If you were born during the early to late 90s, there was a whole mass hysteria about Y2K. This hysteria was caused by a simple theory that when all the computers hit midnight in the new millennium, all of them would have a complete and utter shutdown, causing electronics to become defunct, nukes launching, and basically the end of the world as we know it, in the digital form. As that date came close, we realized, well, nothing happened. A gigantic blip in history that everyone just unanimously forgot. I say forgot, but there is still a fondness of that time in history. The reason that I brought this up is that the end of the world was supposed to happen once again. This time, it was slated to happen sometime during the year 2012, and we knew this for various amounts of reasons. I say many are reasons, but it was basically due to a theory that since the Mayan calendar had run out of dates, it was said to stop during 2012. And if you were listening to the news or history channel back in the day, because there was nothing else better to do, you'd keep on hearing that something big was going to happen at the turn of the decade. We just didn't know what was about to come. During the year 2009, a movie came out when the talk of the whole end of the world was gaining popularity, and this movie was called, 2012, a theoretical of what may happen when that year came, due to all the theories of yet again, the Mayan calendar, but also talked about topics of global warming and divide amongst nations. If you were a kid during these times and tuning into some of these things, you'd really assume that the end was near, and that we were all soon gonna turn to dust. When 2012 did turn its head around and came, everyone was basically just waiting, listening, seeing if something happened or something going to occur. I think this was at the same time the whole rapture talk was happening, but I'm unsure on that ground. As the months rolled on by day after day and the year 2013 getting closer and closer, we all waited, or at the very least I waited till the end had come until suddenly, really? That was it? What a ripoff. In all honesty, a wave of relief hit me when the new year came, because I was still a very young and naive child who believed everything he heard about anything. And I mean, come on, rumored dates of the end of the world was coming, whether it be on December 12th or maybe on Christmas Eve or day, even on New Year's. During the same time, another theoretical scenario was brewing as well. What if Planet X was real and heading on a collision course straight to Earth? Planet X just being the theoretical ninth and final planet in our solar system, and in earlier years was believed to be Pluto, though we now know how that ended. If you were on the internet in the early 2012s, you'd end up seeing one of these videos that show a giant humongous planet the size of the moon or Mars heading straight to Earth and doing an apocalyptic wide wipe of Earth. Many videos are even claiming they knew the date of when the impending doom will come. But with the same with 2012, it never came. And even now they're still on YouTube updating dates with, oh, it's happening next year, oh, it's gonna happen in 2026, or when the next election is gonna happen. And I'm like, brother, you said it was going to happen in 2017. And I just can't help but laugh. Planet X was just a subset of videos that had appeared on the internet of another set of videos. Have you ever noticed something out of the ordinary happening? That the universe was telling you that the end was coming? Maybe even hearing that the dead was coming back to life at your local news station. Political tensions rising with everyone in the world, and seeing angels and other biblical nature in the sky? Well, there's something happening then. During the time when the whole end of the world was a trend, there were certain YouTube videos on the internet that would put a bunch of these videos together, claiming that the end was near, and we could hear the biblical trumpets surrounding the earth calling for the end times, seeing lights dance in the sky, UFOs, zombies biting the face off of people, and political tension. These compilations of videos always playing the Requiem for a Dream theme, and if you don't know what I mean, it's this. Ah, the nostalgia. I love hearing the music while slowly being traumatized by the news I'm hearing about the world. These videos honestly haunted me in my younger years, and if you were a child browsing YouTube with free internet access, and believe me, that's a lot of us, it would have haunted you too. The problem now is that I cannot find a single piece or clip of video from these sets of videos. Nothing titled Something Happening or anything of what I mentioned. It's like a memory lost to time, and I know I'm not crazy because I remembered I searched the title about 2 to 5 years ago, I believe, and it was the same as it once left. Now that I search it, it's a bunch of music from Jack Stauber, and although a prolific artist, it's not what I wanted to see. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how to use the Wayback Machine to see if these videos were archived on there. So the only existence of these videos is my memory, and the clips that were used in the compilation. Some even came from movies, laughably. But yeah, those are the times of when the end of the world was supposed to happen. Some videos lost to time, and some videos saved on the internet for everyone to reminisce about.